Hey cuties, Peachy here. Welcome back to a new video. In this video, the unimaginable happened. The full reveal of Shadow High is here. So let's get into it. So about like an hour ago, Shadow High on Instagram posted a full-on reveal shot of all 6 dolls in this new line. No glitching effects, no shadows, everything's fully exposed now. Each doll is fully visible. So let's go over the complete group shot first. Now remember, the last picture we got was just a couple of days ago, so no one was expecting a full-on reveal of all 6 dolls right like just yet. So like this picture came out of nowhere. It literally took everyone by storm, because like now we officially know like, okay, who they are, their names, and we even get a good idea of what their second outfits are, because that's right, in this group shot I think most of the dolls here are actually wearing their second outfits, which is actually what kind of confused me at first, because while I recognized the boy, the girl with black and white hair, the curly hair girl that looks like Carmen, you know, like while I recognized some of these dolls, obviously from the last picture, some of them I did not recognize because they were the first times I saw them, right? And then also because their outfits did not match the previous depictions we saw of them earlier, you know, like the girl on the far left. Obviously, she's the one we saw in the artwork who had a very simple dress with a bow, right? And now here she has a completely different outfit on. And then the girl who looks like Sunny Madison, she has a completely different outfit on as to the one that we actually saw before in a close-up shot of her white dress. I mean, because that's obviously her dress, but she's not wearing it here because, again, she's like, they're all wearing their second outfit. So like I was super confused, and then I was like, okay, no, it's just a second outfit. So that's something that we gotta look out here, because it can easily be confused here. But no, this is the second outfits. There are indeed just 6 dolls, so that's it. And yes, they do have names, and I will tell them to you right now. From left to right, we have Natasha, Heather, Ash, the boy Nicole, Luna, and Chanel, the girl with the huge bow on her head. So first up, let's take a closer look at Natasha here, because she's the girl who is the most striking to me out of the bunch, just because she is like fully white. Like she is full on white. She has a similar hairstyle to the one that we saw her in the artwork, or I think maybe it's even like the same hairstyle. It did look more like she had just a simple high ponytail in the artwork, but it seems like she does have kind of like a high up and kind of a hair down situation, like it's just partially tied up. And her hair seems to have a similar texture to Daphne's hair, where it's like kind of wavy, kind of beach wave, kind of crimped almost. I guess, again, I'm just understanding that these are all of these dolls' second outfits, so I'm gonna address them as such. So her second outfit here seems to be a fur coat, some kind of shirt. Her skirt looks really cute, and then she has really long like over like thigh-high boots. I love thigh-high boots. So these boots are giving me life, especially because the texture, like the way they kind of, you know, fall. And again, these are plastic, they're not fabric, you know, like some of these shoes look like really realistic. Like I'll get into it more later with Chanel, but some of these shoes I almost thought were like real fabric, but no, we got to remind ourselves that these are plastic shoes. They're not going to go all out, you know, not like Integrity Toys where the boots are like fabric and it's like a hassle to get them on. So these boots are plastic, but they look like they would have those kind of indentations, like they would kind of fall that way, like the material that they're inspired by, you know, like almost giving me like a pleathery feel. I just love the way they look. And yeah, her outfit here, I mean, it doesn't look like much, but I mean, I think her first outfit was a bit more simpler, so I like that she has a little more going on here. She's adorable, and she also does seem to have a new face mold. Well, not new, but like the similar face mold to the one we got introduced in series 3 with I think Emmy and Daphne. You know, she has the new eye mold and lip mold. So yeah, it really looks good. By the way, after looking at her shoes a little longer, I'm actually not so sure that these are plastic shoes. I'm kind of thinking that maybe these are in fact like the part that goes up to her knee is fabric that is just attached to a plastic sole. You know, like the heel and platform portion are plastic, but they are just attached to a fabric portion, which doubles as, you know, the over knee part of the boot. You know what I'm saying? Like it almost looks like it's like it is fabric. Like I don't know if it's just really well molded, like just a shoe mold, but it almost makes me feel like, yeah, no, these shoes are like, it's some parts of it might be actual fabric. So I'm actually not sure here, but yeah. Next up we have Heather, the girl that we've seen a lot of so far already. She's been in the last picture, and obviously she was one of the 2 first girls to have been revealed with the artwork. So obviously her hairstyle has not changed. She still has her iconic choker, but her second outfit consists of like an underlayer long arm shirt and a over the top like little corset kind of top with added on little dots glued on. I don't know what to call them, like little buttons, like silver buttons. Now her her bottoms, her pants are the same fabric, I would assume, like her dress, because they have the exact same pattern of a snake print. That's iconic. I love that. I love a good, you know, matching set. And her pants, they are giving me Chloe 2018 collector edition vibes. You know how Chloe, she had a full-on black outfit in the Hayden Williams collection, remember? They had articulation, and they had fully revamped looks, 2 outfits, and Chloe's second outfit was a full black outfit, right, with a fur little thing wrapped around, and her top was also kind of mesh. It was like a mesh bodysuit, and then she had like a top on of some sorts. I don't remember quite, but her bottoms are basically what remind me so much of her, because they have the same kind of cut at the waist that goes like straight across, and they have the same kind of slit at the bottom as well. That's kind of like completely reminded me of Chloe from that line. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I hope so. But yeah, just something I thought of. But yeah, the pants look so cool otherwise, and her shoes, iconic. Again, this is what I'm saying, like they almost look like real shoes, but they are not. I don't know what it is, but like the pointy like tip and like the strap on at the ankle, like I love it. She looks iconic. I even prefer this outfit to her first outfit, honestly. Next up we have the boy Ash, and I think he might be my new favorite boy so far that we've gotten from Rainbow High. I think I really like his new eye mold, and that is, I think, the only new thing that he has on his face. His lips haven't changed, the nose hasn't changed, like his overall face looks the same. It's just literally his eyes look different, and I love it. It makes him look so unique, because yeah, his hair is very, very close to how River's hair looks like. So I do like that at least they do look unique enough, you know, separate enough, like their own entities. And I do wish they would have given him maybe a more interesting haircut. I don't know, just something maybe more, you know, trendy, because I just feel like MGA always gives the boys the same kind of haircut, you know. It's always like kind of like a coiffed, the pompadour kind of style that goes, you know, slicked back, and I'm just like, like give us something more exciting. But I love his eyes, I really do. I like his second outfit here. It doesn't look too much more different than his first outfit. I think he's just wearing shorts. It looks like maybe, I'm not sure, maybe he's wearing like really long socks and shorts, or some kind of tights. Girl, I'm not sure what's going on here, but I think his overall vibe is very, you know, hype beast, you know, very Supreme inspired, even though Supreme is not very, I mean, at least to my knowledge, it's not very trendy right now anymore as it used to be, but it's giving me very leisure, very, you know, casual, athletic vibes, and I like that. I love that about him. But I do wish that we get more boys in the future that will be a little more diverse, you know, a little more different and unique in style and design, aesthetic, you know, but that's okay, because Ash here I think looks really good already, so I really like him. He's really cute. Forgot to mention, but I do love that he also has what seems to be like new earpods, you know, kind of a new mold. It's probably gonna be attached like in like a earring would be attached to the ear with a little peg, but I think it's so modern. It is very of the time. That's why I like that they gave him little ear pods. Also, the closures on his jacket, do you see them? There's like 4 closures here, like little buckles, that you can probably really close. Like, that's crazy. You can actually close a jacket. I can't. What? And then obviously I mentioned that he might have some tights on, but on closer inspection it seems like he might have like just a completely second underlayer on, because it almost looks like he has rips on the black part of his tights. I'm not sure if they're going to be separated or attached to the shorts. I think they're going to be separated. As we know, Rainbow High, they're very high quality. They don't do conjoined items, I would think. So I do think the tights that we see here that have the little zipper rips at the knees will be separate to the shorts that he has over them. So that's really nice. Next up we have Nicole. Her face, her hair looks the same like we saw last time. And unlike the others, I think I actually prefer her first outfit to this one, because this one's just a really big kind of baggy hoodie or something. And I do like the shimmery fabric, but I think like, I don't know what she's wearing underneath. I can't quite see her top, but her skirt seems to be like a kind of like very athletic kind of type of skirt, like fashion runway kind of vibe. I don't know what that is, but it's very long in the back. It's almost kind of giving me a vibe like as if she had a hoodie and she just kind of wrapped that around her waist, and that long part at the back is the hood part of the hoodie. So that's kind of what it looks like to me. So I don't really like that skirt, but she does wear like really over-knee socks. We love socks, and her shoes I think are the most interesting part about her in this second outfit, because they almost look like Balenciaga shoes, like the type that have the soles, right? And then they have they almost look like socks that go over the shoe. It looks weird. But you know what I mean, if you've seen them. So that's kind of what this is giving me, and I do think that's very, very very trendy, very high fashion. Like I might not like her full look here, but I do think it's very high fashion. You know what, I'm not even sure if these are all part of the shoe. Like like before I said she seems to have socks on. I'm not sure if those are socks or if in fact they are part of the shoe that gives them that kind of Balenciaga sock kind of vibe. I'm not sure technically what's happening here, but yeah, I'm intrigued. Next up we have Luna, another one that we had not seen anything of from until now. So Luna, obviously she looks very similar to Sunny. Like, not only does she have bangs, not only does she have like the 2 strands of hair in front of her dangling, and she also has the 2 space buns, but she also has straight hair as well. And she even seems to have the same skin complexion and the same eye molds. So I'm not sure what we're going for here. Maybe they're trying to make it obvious that they're copycats. That Sunny here, oh my gosh, I'm even getting their names mixed up. That Luna, oh my gosh, I just realized, Luna, Sunny, get it? Do you get the pun? Because I didn't get it. I feel like a big dum-dum right now. Okay, wow. So this was made on purpose. This is a joke basically, because their names are the contrary, right? Luna, Sunny. It's a play on words. So her looking almost the exact same like Sunny is it's done on purpose. So I see now. So her outfit, she has a motor jacket on. She has really cool gloves on that are made out of real fabric. Love that. She has kind of like a denim skirt on, like with little dots glued on, silver things, you know what I mean, like those silver little gem pieces silver thingies. My brain's not working. Since I understood that pun, I'm like I'm starting to shut off. Okay, so her outfit's pretty basic. I'm kind of honestly underwhelmed. I don't know. Like this whole thing with Luna and Sunny looking the same and her name being, you know, a contrast to Sun, the opposite of Sun. It has me thrown. I'm speechless. Her shoes are kind of basic. She's cute. Like the gloves are really the highlight for me. And I think people were talking about how Nicole, the girl we saw in the last picture, she had ankle articulation in the previous picture we saw in the last video. Remember, she was sitting on the sofa and it looked like she had ankle articulation. But if that were the case, we would very obviously see the same ankle articulation on Luna here as well, which we don't, unless they purposefully kind of edited that part out, and so it's not obvious. Girl, I don't know. Maybe only Nicole has ankle articulation. Maybe. I don't think they would do that because it's kind of like, doesn't make sense. But because Luna doesn't have it here, or at least not to my knowledge. So that was another thing that I wanted to point out. But yeah, moving on. I don't know what else to say about Miss Luna here. Now, probably everyone's favorite right now. Lastly but not least, we have Miss Chanel. And just, isn't it ironic that we've had Chanel here and we've also had Chanel from Mermaids, right? In one of my previous videos, I talked about Mermaids, and one of the characters who has the big hair bow, her name is Chanel. So I don't know. I just think MGA is producing both of these brands. So okay, kind of I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Anyways, so Chanel. Sorry. Chanel. She has still a big bow. Still the high pony. Love that about her. Her edges are giving me life. Her makeup is giving me even more life. And she has kind of like a two-piece matching houndstooth print. But it almost looks like it's not even a print. It almost looks like it's kind of like a tweed material, kind of like a very, very stiff material, but like very soft at the same time. On the top and obviously on her skirt. And then she has kind of like a poofy jacket that's in black. It's giving me Violet second outfit leather jacket vibes. So yeah, I like her outfit here. I like the two-piece matching kind of houndstooth pattern. Sorry, pattern. I forget my words sometimes. So yeah, I do like that, and I like all the details, the stitching. It's very nice. And then she also has nothing else going on otherwise, just her shoes. And her shoes, I feel like, were the most like striking to me out of the bunch, just because I felt like she, like, similar to Natasha, the first doll we looked at the beginning. She's in all white, and Chanel is in all black. They both share very realistic shoes, because her shoes here, they almost look like real fabric. Like, they almost look like real shoes. Again, they remind me of Integrity Toys doll shoes, honestly. Just the soles, the heels looking very, like, you know, like thin, and the buckle in the front. I love it, honestly. I love the details here. And yeah, Chanel, I mean, she's one of my favorites for sure. Okay, I talked a lot. I cannot even believe that it's been 20 minutes. Okay, so now that we've talked about each of them individually, and we've talked about them as a group and everything we know so far, the final question is basically, are they gonna be sold in black and white, or are they gonna be indeed colored? Because Shadow High, obviously we think of shadows, and shadows are dark and gloomy and cold and creepy, you know? So I think they're gonna want to keep some aspects of these dolls in black and white and gloomy, keep them dark and creepy, but I do think that they're gonna also add some pops of color, because like their eye colors are gonna be there. I do think they're gonna have a little more color to their skin tone, perhaps a little bit, little shading, little blush, little makeup. I think their hairstyles might be also, I'm actually not sure, maybe their hair will all be in black or white or gray. But I do think that their outfits might be in some type of color here and there. Maybe they might have, very probable is that the outfits might change with light. You know, the color might change, or with water play, or I don't know. I really don't know. So yeah, but it's really like, I'm still like just shook, and just I'm overall just still very like, you know, intrigued that like how are they gonna be sold, and like how we see them here, like grayscale, black and white, or is it gonna be a little more colorful? I don't know. What do you think? What would you prefer? But yeah, that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up if you did. Be sure to leave any thoughts or questions you may have, and down below let me know what you thought of the full-on reveal of Shadow High's new line, series 1. I'm very sure there's gonna be multiple series. Because of course there would be. Let me know who's your favorite. Let me know what would you prefer, color or black and white? What do you think of their first and second outfits? Just let me know what you think down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more Shadow High doll news. Oh, and quick shout out to Sean Lapid. And as always, stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.